Hi, it's Julia Osodi here for June Media at the iconic BT Tower for the British Urban Film Festival 2017. And we're kicking things off with the premiere of Free Indeed starring David Harewood. It's all happening here, so make sure you keep it locked here. Stay tuned. So guys, check out who I have here tonight. It's Mr. Sam Benjamin. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Fine, thank you. You're looking very dapper, by the way.
Thanks.
So you were hosting the 2017 BUF Awards.
Yeah.
We're so excited to have you, by the way. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, tonight I'm looking forward to seeing Free Indeed with David Harewood. Really excited. I've watched the trailer and been following the hype on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing it.
So what are you looking forward to tonight then?
I actually don't know much about this event tonight, so I don't have any expectations.
Okay. And what about yourself?
I have little expectations, but I think it's a cool space. Like, I think who gets to see a film in the top of the BT Tower, right? So, or a movie, so that's quite fun. Because I studied theatre studies and drama, I'm always interested in amazing acting, and I've heard there are great actors up tonight, so in this film, so it would be quite exciting to watch.
So we're joined by the wonderful David Harewood. How are you?
The wonderful David Harewood.
Oh yeah, and handsome, by the way.
That's very, very nice, very sweet. I'm really well. I'm really glad to be here. It's a wonderful occasion, and seeing so many beautiful brown faces, to be part of this film festival, it's a real honour. So I feel real blessed.
And of course, we're premiering your film today, Free Indeed. Just tell us a bit more about the film.
Really extraordinary film. I mean, it's based on a true story of a man called Ray Hemphill who tried to perform an exorcism, tried to pray autism out of a young child, and unfortunately ended up taking the child's life. And the director was very struck by the question of what happens to a man of faith who has his faith severely tested, and or struggles with that faith.
And obviously you've made it quite known that you are not really a man of faith. So how did you manage to prepare yourself for...
How did you know that?
Well, I read it in one of your interviews. So how did you prepare yourself for the role?
But for the film, he asked me to lose as much weight as possible. And was reading the Bible. I had to started reading the Old Testament, read the Old Testament, which is not something I'm quite a secular guy, really. Couldn't find myself at 3 o'clock in the morning going through, the Old Testament. Was quite extraordinary. Read huge chunks of the New Testament. Learned the kind of Memphis accent, and started visiting these churches, these storefront churches in New York, which are extraordinary places. Hopefully, people will find it quite an uplifting experience.
Free Indeed, God, that was a very moving film. What did you think of it?
It was an emotional roller coaster because you're sort of feeling for the child and his own frustration of self. Childhood is about being free, and obviously this kid is trapped in a daily trauma, and obviously it's so distressing for the whole family. To know that, like David was saying, faith in the black community can be like a gift and a curse. There's so much controversy around it, and levels of faith and different sectors, and I think it was a kind of heavy opening for the festival, but I think the times that we're living in right now, it is about choosing those sorts of films that really do tell tales that are difficult for us to discuss in society.
I thought it was incredibly powerful. It was really touching. Quite hard, quite difficult to watch as well in places, but I think a good actor really takes you on a journey, so I went on a journey.
I completely noticed that the child was autistic because I have a background in working with kids with autism, so I just felt it was quite sad that unfortunately the people in the film, because obviously it was it's meant to be a true story, unfortunately they didn't detect that.
The storyline is something that we're familiar with, but never seen it, or I certainly haven't, in such a up close and personal way. I don't want to give away the plot line, He's amazing, very menacing in it, but very innocent at the same time. And there's a little boy in it, and I wish I could remember his name. Phenomenal actor.
It takes you to a place that challenges you, that emotes you, that makes you think that, you know, this is what cinema should be about. You go to a screen, it should challenge what you think about your life, and it should have you leaving questioning everything. And this film does all of that.